Greetings to you all, Brother Joseph, Central Vermont Prospecting. Hey, do you know what's under your feet? Do you have any clue what's under your feet? Because you never know. You just never know unless you dig down. So that's what this video is about. And also you get to meet some of the good people at the river that I prospect with, prospect around. And you're also going to want to keep an eye on this channel. You really should subscribe and check the box where you get notified of new video stuff that's put on the channel, because I've got something in the works. And I'm really hoping and praying that this comes to pass. So subscribe and check the box and get notification. I don't put videos up all the time, but when I do, you'll know. All right, God bless you all. Enjoy the video. Well, I guess I don't have to worry about anybody getting into that trap. Look at this. You can't even see that big piece of bedrock that was sitting over here. Wow. Deposited a ton of sand. Well, I hope there's more gold in it, stuff that's upstream that we haven't worked. I mean, look at the black sands over here in this corner. Look at that. But my trap is somewhere in here. Holy crap. I'm going to have some serious work to do. I plan on coming down tomorrow because it's going to rain. But look at this. Look at this line of black sand. Of course, that's from the water washing up and licking the shoreline. But look here. There's a line of black sand coming from up there down. This embankment, obviously, no, that's as far as we dug to. This was the this was way the hell out to here before. Unreal. Man. Got a beach here. Wow. I bet you. No, that deep hole is still a deep hole, but I bet you there's a lot more stuff in it now. Oh, wow. Yes. Unreal. Alright. I wonder if that tree's still upriver. Alright, enough shooting for now. Oh, greetings all. July 30th. I can't believe July 30th. Man, it's just not right. Of course, you know, this summer's been mostly rain. But it has not stopped me. As most of you know, I started in January. because we had decent weather in the winter. Granted, you're dealing with ice, but anyway, this is the trap that I did last year. I've probably mentioned it already. Forgive me, I'm getting older. I'm repeating myself at times, but I've had it cleaned out once. We got a storm, and now there's a bunch of silt and sand back in there again. So Steve and Gail are due to come back down, I believe this Thursday, if I understood your email correctly, Gail. So we're going to try to work on that. But are we? Are we? Because now, back here, see now, this area, from those boulders back, was all these boulders, mounded up boulders, all the way across here. And that storm ripped it all out. So we dug out that big mound of gravel, found a lot of gold in there, left part of the buffer on this side of where you see those boulders, and dug to it. And the other day I decided to go ahead and move boulders over in that hole we already dug and rebuild another buffer and dig out this end. So I got that done. And yesterday and today I started to think about, wow, I think I might have found another trap, because this bedrock was taking a sharp dive down in, and that's bedrock right there. And so today, sure enough, I get here and I do believe I've struck again. I do believe I found another trap. But this is a real conundrum here. Got all this sand. I mean, there's not going to be much of anything in there, so I just got to get rid of this garbage. But, and I'm not sure if that's bedrock or a boulder. I think it might be bedrock, as rounded as it is. But that big beast. Oh boy. I guess the best thing to do in that situation, of course, I don't want to risk moving that. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't want that big one to move, because that helps to contribute gold in this area. But whatever. So I might have to clean this out to move that out of the way over here and that one out of the way over here to get anything, because I know that continues on. That continues on. So this is going to be interesting. I want to keep you updated on this one. And there's Tom, another prospecting friend. Heck yeah! The cheddar. We're finding the cheddar. But you don't want to chew on it. You can break your teeth. Hallelujah. Alright, back to work. Alright, several hours later, I've got this worked down quite a bit. Ended up going up and getting my suction hand dredge. And because I've got this camera in a bag right now, I don't think you'll be able to see it, but there's 6 tiny pieces in there and one fairly good sized piece. I guess you can kind of see it through the bag. It's you know, plus 50 mesh, nothing huge, but that's just one test pan after I got down to a certain point. So I get this diving light turned on here and let you see down inside the hole. And that is bedrock right here that I'm shining on. And this goes in and underneath this bedrock behind me. And Kelly had dug on the other side of this bedrock last year, over here, where my shovel is, and found a hole that went in like this. So this goes all the way through and connects to here. That's pretty interesting. So that's what we got today. I don't know how much more I'm going to go. It's about 20 minutes past 3 right now. Pretty sore. I got to work it more this way. Definitely. But that is definitely bedrock. So that's where I'm at. Well, I'm down quite a ways. I just stood in there, and before I was up to my hip. now I'm up to my waist, literally up to my waist, and I just ran the material that I've been collecting. I waited for Jerry to come up so I could show him, because he's going to be getting one of these gold traps here. I'm going to be building it, but this is just phenomenal, and it's still going down. It's still going down. I mean, Jerry, you've seen me run some material before. You saw some nice gold. Yeah, yeah. Amazing. Some of the cleanouts are just phenomenal. Phenomenal. But of course, you run that thing all day long, and it's just amazing. So I'm about to lose sun on this area, because once it gets past those trees, it's all over. And right now it's all dunk work, dunking for gold, not dunking for apples, but dunking for cheddar. Yes, I am. All right, so I think I don't know. I might call it quits early today and go home and start working on building a gold trap. Alright, so enough for now. There we are. Shout out to Jerry. There's the pan, the bucket, and it's all in there now. So I'm going to classify it down. That's my 20 mesh. And then I go from 20 mesh, I'll check, see if there's any plus 20 pieces that don't go through that screen. And then I classify it down with the 30 mesh, 50 mesh, and the 100 mesh. Well, actually, after I run it through that, I run everything through the cleanup sluice. That's what I was telling you about. I've got here. And mixing tub with the other dish pan and 2 hoses and the pump that runs the blue bowl. So, time to get busy. And there we have it. We got our plus 30 mesh, plus 50 mesh, plus 100, and 100 mesh. Now it's time to start panning. Well, just got done running all the material, and in the midst of it all, got a phone call from Ed in the Shed. Praise God. Be a guest on his show September 19th. Praise God. So, anyway, today, there's the left to right. There is 11 20 plus, 19 30 plus, 150 plus, and 72 plus 100s. So that's 202 colors in, I'd say, about 3 hours, maybe a little bit less. And then I got booted out of the river by thunder. So hopefully tomorrow, I think there's rain in the forecast for tomorrow and the next day. But I really got to get back there, because I didn't get to the bottom of that trap. And there's more of those in there. I guarantee it. I bet you there's just as much more gold in that trap as what's right here, if not more. So I got to get back there. But anyway, enough for tonight. I'm getting chewed up by mosquitoes out here. save all my hematite. Got a nice pile of it over here. On a real dredge. At it with his baby stuff. Ed! Bring your dredge here. Somebody. Anybody. Is there a bottom to this? I think I might have found one of the gates to hell. I'm going to get the gold out of it and then I'm going to plug it up. I'll get one last shot of the hole, the trap, before I leave here. Let me get this thing around my neck. There we go. Amazing. You can almost see down in there without me even going underwater, but I'm going to do that anyway because that's what the bag's for. I can get my... Okay. And as you can see, there's still more to go. I don't know how much more. It can't be too much more unless it goes down at a real sharp V. But there's more to go this way, definitely. So another good clean out today. I got probably 2 pieces that were close to 8 mesh. Not quite, but maybe.
So that's pretty good. And you know, there's 20 plus pieces also, and a bunch of others. But this is what I like to find. I love traps. Alright, enough for today. I'm going to go home and do some work in the shop. Just adding my figures to my log here, my gold log. That's why I count my colors. Some people think I'm crazy, but you know, I keep a log. So I was just adding my 20 plus to my paperwork here, to my log. And that trap that I found last year, which is in the same area of the trap that I'm working on now, the trap last year I only pulled 10 20 plus colors out of that trap, but that was a phenomenal trap. And the one I'm working on now is too, but this one here, I've pulled 21 plus 20s out of that thing so far, and some of them were close to 8 mesh. So that's pretty damn good. At least 10 mesh. So I just thought I'd throw that in there, and I'm sure there's more. Got Jerry, his older brother, and his nephew here today, out prospecting. They're from Springfield way. Enjoying the day. Nice. Alright, it is August 10th, and the last couple of days been working on this. Well, there's the first trap. Well, that's actually the first trap from last year. Found that, and then of course been digging this out. And today I got right down in there. Of course, it slopes at an angle down the bedrock here, so that's quite interesting. Reminds me of a cave I explored once before. But I buried the tip to my suction hand dredge plus the extension, and when I dove down in there, I was sticking my whole arm from the opening inside. About 3/4 of my arm was going up underneath, so that's how deep it is. Let's see if we can give you a look. I don't know if I can reach down in there far enough for you to see it or not. But it's definitely a back door to this trap up here. That one goes down and in, and this one goes in and obviously right up to that one. So my next step is going to be to clear this out, get the silt and garbage out of there, and start digging down and see if they connect. I'm positive they're going to. So I'm going to do a clean out and head home, because I've got to build another trap. So I'm going to go home and start working on that. Wasn't able to see what my clean out was yesterday because we got hammered with a storm and it came on real quick. So I'll check and see what's in that too. Alright.